Hey everyone, Thordan Smash and Freya here, and today we are going to be talking about buffs and nerfs for Apex Legends. Most notably Octane, who's leaked to get a brand new kit, but also some stuff about Bangalore and Cossack. We're going to do all that. We're also going to give out one of the new upcoming Universal Heirlooms. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. Wildcard in Apex Legends has only been live for a very short time, and it's already made a big impact on the player base in general. But here's the kicker, Respawn's nowhere near done. You might have noticed that it is going to be a permanent mode, yet in the game it shows that there's like 4 or 5 days left at it. Well, that's because each week or two they are going to be doing massive updates to it. They basically looked at Wildcard and said, this is fun, let's triple it, duct tape explosives to it, and feed it an energy drink. And the first one up is actually going to be on August 20th, just a few days away. And mark your calendars, because with that we're getting a brand new Wildcard special ability, along with the new universal sparring weapon, which is going to be known as the Heirloom Bat. Now, on paper, Bat sounds like a gimmick. In practice, it's potentially horrifying. Wildcard already has extra melee damage and extra melee knockback abilities. That means if you give a player a baseball bat in Wildcard, you basically created a melee freight train. Imagine you're looting peacefully on World's Edge and suddenly you hear sprinting footsteps. You turn, it's not a gun, it's not a knife, it's Pathfinder sprinting at you at full speed with a baseball bat glowing like it's been blessed by the loot gods. Before you can even aim, whack, you're home run derbied over a cliff. This is going to be coming next week, along with wall running, which will grant the player obviously the ability to wall run, move shield regen, extra melee knockback, which is going to be crazy with the bat, extra melee damage, also crazy with the bat, mad dash, which will grant the players the ability to dash so everyone can be Ash, combat awareness, and reduced cooldowns. But that's not where this wildcard train actually stops. Next coming up is going to be September 17th for Split 2, which will be featuring that Mad Maggie Prestige skin, just so you guys are aware, and the arrival of the Mythic Flatline skin, which is not just a skin at all. The thing has more modes than some entire Legends. Let's break it down. Mode 1 is Bombastic, where it fires explosive rounds with splash damage, has a heat gauge mechanic about 12 shots to fill, and on knock attaches a bomb to your enemy that detonates for 75 area of effect damage. Mode 2 is Feel the Burn. Each bullet applies a burn stack, max 5 stacks each, doing ticking damage over 6 seconds. If you hit all stacks, you can deal up to 90 extra damage without firing another shot. And then the last one is Mode 3, Bomb Diffused. It kicks in after overheating in Bombastic mode, and the last 6 seconds it fires standard flatline bullets but with faster recoil recovery and better hip fire. But here's where it gets crazy. We have some information on the new ones coming for Season 27. This is where Respawn is basically just saying, screw it, let's go full anime. The Universal this time is going to be a dual swords. This isn't just cosmetic, and wildcard melee is already viable thanks to the extra damage and knockback cards, but dual swords, that's taking it from viable to nightmare fuel. Imagine a Wraith wall running into a fight in her Naruto run, popping mad dash to close the gap, then carving through 2 players in seconds. Or a Valkyrie dropping from the sky and slicing your squad before you can swap to a shotgun. Analytically, this is going to create a brand new melee meta, especially when paired with combat awareness to constantly track your prey. If the bat is going to be chaos, swords are going to be controlled chaos with style points. However, Respawn has actually made some developer comments as well. They want to go ahead and include all maps in the future. Yeah, that's correct, every single one. This means Stormpoint with insane traversal, Olympus with wall running fights around the Hammond Labs, and E-District turning into a pure melee brawl. They also want to go ahead and include more shield cells. They say players are burning through heals so fast that Respawn literally has to increase loot rates. Wildcard movement makes fights longer and more frequent, and running out of cells is becoming a common complaint. And they flat out said wildcard is sticking around. This isn't an arena situation where it vanishes in a season or two. Respawn clearly sees this as a way to refresh Apex without rewriting the core BR. And wall running is just the appetizer. They want to bring more Titanfall style movement, weapons, and even abilities into the mix. This is the clearest sign yet that wildcard might eventually feel more like Titanfall BR than standard Apex. And then there's the weapons. The EPG is essentially a shoulder-mounted mini rocket launcher from Titanfall, perfect for splash damage and wildcard. The throwing knife, pure humiliation potential. Imagine winning a 1v1 by hitting someone across the map like you're playing Apex Modern Warfare Edition. Honestly, once bat, swords, and mythic weapons are fully in the pool, along with all those extra cards we just talked about, we're going to see highly specialized wildcard comps. One ranged poke user, one melee brawler, one movement heavy playmaker. There's a lot of crazy stuff they're doing with this game mode, and I'm all for it. And that's the future of wildcard, a mode that's already wild and about to become absolutely unhinged. August gives us the bat and a bunch of new ability cards. September gives us the Mythic Flatline with more mechanics than a Titan, and Season 27 is when the swords come out. And Add in Titanfall weapons, all maps, permanent status, and Respawn's willingness to go full chaos mode, and Wildcard might not just be a side mode anymore, it might become the general Apex experience. But that's going to be everything we're going to cover in today's video. We're now going to jump into community clips. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan's Passion on Twitter. Without further ado, let's roll it.
Enemy shield cracked. We're close. Leon.
10 seconds. Bitte get inside the ring. An enemy shield.
After all.
Good to go. Look at me now, Papa.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Charging on my shields.
Enemy down. Reloading. Need to recharge my shields. Enemy down.
Recharging.
Marking our surroundings. Don't worry. I'll find room on my wall for your head.
Bogey there.
They were in here. They might be pushing.
Never mind.
Yeah, I put one down.
Class 3, firing missile.
One squad in the area.
Fire. Reload.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
Cracked shields on that bandit.
Advance the lever. The next move is to upgrade.
Reloading. Come on, get up.
Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on, well, the buffs and nerfs so far in Apex Legends? And don't forget to check out the new outdoor channel in the top left corner. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.